Nothing special, just moving my starter back and attacking for 11. I drive, check, a draw, and I'll use it. Takes damage, and that's it. Next turn, I probably ride into Sylvia. I'm not a huge fan of having her on my Vanguard circle, but I'd rather have Tessa in hand for later, so. One sec. So when this unit is placed on rear guard due to the effect of a Magi ability, you pay the cost if you do. Power to. Okay. I see. No guard. If he gets a trigger, I'm pretty sad if I guard with a draw trigger, so. Stand and draw. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to ride Sylvia. As much as I don't really want to do it, I don't really have a choice. I have to call Daniel, and I'm sorry, not Daniel, Alan. We'll go 12 rear guard. I don't want that thing on the board. Plus I'm at 7k, so this requires him to put cards on the board from hand in order to deal damage to me. Well, more damage to me. I'm already at a weaker position. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have Harry, you can counterblast one, soul blast one to soul charge one, and call a unit from your soul. It gets +2 and goes back. We'll guard 10. So, okay. No guard. First damage. Oh, I accidentally checked early. Doesn't matter though. Stand and draw. I will ride Miorita because it's obvious to ride Miorita here. I'll also stride discarding a Miorita, and we'll go into Cecilia. Just telling him that I can use the counterblast. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to call a Tessa. That could be wrong. I might be getting too aggressive, but I think it's fine. Then I'll counterblast one for Mia skill. Retire this Alan. Check top 4. The rest, I call 2, the rest go to the drop. I don't really like this, but I'll call these 2. The rest go to the drop. Tessa gets +2 for each of those being called, so she gains a +4 total. See here. I don't actually know if he has ways to put things back into his hole from his field, so I'm just going to do this before things happen. I'd rather get it off the board now. Maybe I should have attacked with Tessa first. I don't know if it necessarily matters, but I mean, if I get a crit, it's better that I did it this way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, no trigger. So I guess it doesn't actually matter anyway. I do think that I should have attacked with Tessa first, though. I think that was the correct play. Tessa loses power and Miarita rests. I'm going to put 2 Musketeers that aren't triggers back into my deck. Currently there's only 2 targets, so I'm going to choose Miarita and my Perfect Guard. I probably wouldn't have put the Miarita back, but I definitely wanted to put the Perfect Guard back anyway, so... I guess he's thinking about who he wants to stride, if he's striding at all, which I wasn't paying attention. I think he may have already paid the cost. Which is why I wish people would wait when I'm using my end of turn effect, but I'm not gonna. I think he's confused about something, but he's not doing a very good job of telling me what it is, so I can't really help. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard soul charge, call a unit from soul, gets +2 and goes back. When this is placed on rear, he soul blasts 1 and calls another unit. It's really good that they get to get the draw and +5 every turn with this deck, which is really good, but I'm not super worried about it. If he's going to start attacking Tessa, he's not attacking me, which is perfectly fine, although I do want to protect her if possible. So, this should actually, yeah, that's 36, my bad. That'll be 11. Yeah, we'll just perfect guard it. Right now, the plan is to drop Augusto and Merca from hand for stride. Preferably, I'd get a grade 3, but God knows that I never get what I need. We'll actually go 15. That could be incorrect, but I think that is the correct play. Just save myself some damage, because his later turns are going to be a lot more painful. I'd rather guard the damage now and take the damage later. Stand and draw. I do have to stride with 2 units, which sucks. Usually doesn't have to happen in this deck, but happens. I'm going to stride into Musketeer Myra. Mia Rita skill is active. Then I will go to main phase. Soul Blast 1. Flip up any Musketeer. I'm going to flip up a Cecilia because I'm never going to use another copy of her anyway. Then I will Counterblast 1 and retire Alan for Mia Rita skill. And I check top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Call 2, the rest go to the drop. I will call this and this. Goes to drop. Goes to drop. They both get plus 10 from Myra and an additional 4 from Tessa. So they'll both get plus 14. Actually, I should have switched places here before changing the numbers, just so that I don't have to retype in the number, but whatever. I already had to. Honestly, I don't think there's really a point in using Maelin right now. I have plenty of power on board without it, so I think I'm just going to do this. 32,000 Vanguard, I have an on-hit. Granted, he's probably just going to let it hit, just because he's only at 1 damage. I see no reason for him to guard it. I mean, I guess he does, but I don't get it. Okay, so he's calling one thing. So that's 20, 31, 36. Okay. Then I will attack for 31 at his Vanguard again. This one he takes. He has to take this one. There's no way he doesn't take this one. Like, he's hampering... Yeah. Stand trigger. Power and stand. Third check, critical trigger. Critical to the Vanguard. Power here. CV. I should have put the power on Tessa, but whatever. $35,000 Vanguard with an on-hit. He probably guards this too. No, okay. I Soul Blast the Musketeer. Retire her. Unflip 1 and give Tess an additional plus 5. So she's at plus 9,000 total. Then I will attack your Vanguard for 39. Okay. These guys lose their power. Hopefully I get another Miarita. If nothing else, I can always discard Lorraine and stride into Asha. Because I have 2 Ruths, and I have at least GB1, so I'll get to copy Tessa, and I'll get +5 in my front row, not to mention the Tessas will both be gaining some amount of power. I have the Meilin for that ability too. Like, I should be fine. Okay, so he has the GB3, so he'll be getting an extra crit. And when your unit is placed, and any unit he places from Soul this turn gets +2. That's +4. Wait. Huh? Why does he have +4? Like, I'm missing something, I'm sure. Oh, it's I totally forgot that it had a +2 on its GB. So he's going to be attacking me with 2 crits this turn already. Well, definitely I'm guarding that. So that's 31. I can go to 26 at most. So or actually 31 at most. No guard. If he gets a crit, I'm dead. Okay. So I'm not necessarily dead. So that's 20k. I'll just guard with Ernst. I don't need to call him the morph, guys. Okay, he's putting this stuff back. Okay. Stand and draw. Do I want... No, that's incorrect. I'll stride into Asha. Yes. Okay. Flipping up an Asha. Copy Tessa. Gets +5. This Tessa gains +4 from the other Tessa, and the other Tessa gets 2 from her own effect. I am going to counterblast 1, put Meilin into Soul for her skill. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna call her. It does occur to me that I should have just gone into Myra and used Meilin's skill to get the soul for Myra's skill, but I made a mistake. And it happens. She gains plus 8,000 from both Tessas, and each Tessa gains an additional plus 2. But they gain an additional 5, so... Okay. Now, we'll do 27,000. Okay, so that's 31 right there. Alright. 46,000. Okay. First check. Second check. Third check. Well, there's all my Tatianas. 25. I am fairly certain I am just dead now. I only have one heal out of my deck. I think I'm just going to choose to not put anything in. Yeah. I mean, I didn't, but... I mean, I guess I win? I don't know why he scooped. He actually had me next turn guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed. If I hit a heal, he doesn't kill me. Interesting. Alright, well... that's the end of this episode.